Good morning. I'm going to talk about the Haas Desktop Mill. We did this a couple of years ago with one of our high schools. We were using this vise I have pictured here. We were doing a Titan 1M out of Delrin. We're using one tool only. I did a video of the same project. So this is the post-processing. So I'm going to go, let's see, G1 actions. And I have to switch this to my desktop mill. I think I put it in my archives. Hang on a second. Let me look through the list. Archive. Right there. Desktop mill. This is one I modified from the standard Haas one. I hit select. On the side here, you got selections like write the machine. Let's put that in. Write the tool list. We don't use sequence numbers. We don't have a coolant. So a lot of this stuff on the right we don't bother with. We're using G0s. That's about it. Other than that, just leave it the way it is. We do open NC file and editor. This one's posting to the Fusion team. Sometimes if I don't want those to pile up, I can, if I'm putting them immediately on a USB. But this will store in the team over here. I'm going to shut that one off. And create in browser opens up something called NC program. I'm going to leave that alone for now. Just do open NC file editor so we can review the G code. I'm going to hit post. Alright, it's updating a program I already have, which is fine because I tend to use the same program number all the time. And it says it's successful, and there's our G code, right? It's a typical G code that any Haas machine can run. We got a tool change up top, G1M6, and we have an H code. This is a height offset. This works all day long in the desktop mills we have. But I did notice that let's try the ones from Haas, from the Fusion library. So if we went in here and we said we didn't have one, right? We went in here, went to the library. I'm going to pick Haas only. And desktop mill is listed. I'm going to hit that. And select. Fusion's trying to steer me to copy this into my cloud, so I'm going to do that. It says desktop mill. And the selection's kind of changed a little bit. I'm just going to put on the G0. Oh, output M6. This may be a problem area. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. So I'm going to assume nobody knows what any of this stuff is. Open NC file editor, hit post. Oh, it says multiple work offsets. So what's going on there? Oh, I have all these selected. I'm sorry. Oh, I got ahead of myself here. All right. I want this operation only. I'm going to right-click post-process. I got that new one there. It doesn't say STC. If you go to operations, I only have one. Setting. Hit post. Updating. And now we'll look at the G code. Now, notice there is no tool change in here. Nothing at all. No tool change. Let me go searching. I'm going to do a find an H code. H code. It says there is one. Oh, H. There are no H's there. There are any T's there. I find that this post gives problems. And personally, I'm going to go verify it in our machine. Because I went in and hand edited a kid's post and I put in a tool change and a H command. Now, I know in the machine when it does that, it prompts you to press the K button to verify that you changed the tool. I don't think that's a big deal. So I think that's part of the problem. Let's try it with some of these selections, like you output M6. Or allow multiple tools. All right, we only have one, so hit post, hit yes. All right. Oh, I guess this was updated. All right. Do we have any? We got a G43 command which invokes the height offset, but there's no reference to the height offset. And no reference to that. So we have a G43 here, but no M6s. So let's actually do a search. Find M. Let's just look for M's. M's. There's an M3, M3. So these are just spindle ons. M5 spindle off. Nope. Even though it asks for M6s up here, it didn't have any because there wasn't any tool changes. Personally, I don't think this works well that way. I would have it to be, let me turn some of these others on. Parametric feed, safe retracts, formats, no. High feed rate. All right, let's try this again. Hit post, update. Oh, it's still searching. Why is it still searching? Control home. Ah, now there's a tool change and an H command. What did I do different here? I got allow multiple tools on and use G0s. Let me no multiple tools. Hit OK. That might be the only fix you might want to do. Oh, this one is still on. No multiples. Post. Update. G43, nothing, no tool change. Kill this, turn this on. Multiple tools. What's this say right here? Post. Yes. Now we got a tool change and an H command. This is what I do in mine. I had edited mine, so I always have a tool change and I always have an H command. It'll come up on the screen that prompts you to press K. I think that's what the issue is. I don't know if... let's look at some documentation here. I'm going to look in... HSM post library. I hate all this Edge stuff. Excuse me. Hey, you! They should have paused. Hey, you! At that time. All right, Haas, find your post here. Desktop. There it is. Oh, I don't want to download. I already have one. Sample. All right, this has, no H, no T. Looks like it's in metric or F3600. Yeah, it's in metric mode. Okay. Share. Is there any previous versions? Starting back in 21. Created, smoothing options, added, smoothing, feed rate. Link to link conversation is now canceled if required. I think some people are using the G54 to set the tool link on one tools. I think. I've never tried that. Nope, I don't see anything on there about that. So, my opinion is I would be using what's that switch in Fusion there? Would be allow multiple tools. And if you put this in here, you can, that says post default. I'll put M6 and I use the G0s. The reason I use the G0s is to have control over the rapid feed rate, because if you don't, everything's going to be very fast G1s, in my opinion. There are different opinions about using that or not. So I'm trying to teach, so I want to teach control. So use G1. Don't worry about G187s or SSV or any of that stuff. G0s, M6s, and allow multiple tools. For me, that produces the code the way I want to see it. And words with space, and I actually just eliminate sequence numbers, so it's easier to read the G code personally. Okay, Ed Doherty, the CNC dude here, signing off, and on my opinion on desktop mill settings. Okay, talk to you later.